Yes. They are the blank white stickers.
Oh, so...
It's a service thing.
Will you order those? I can't... I tried to put the part number in, but it doesn't take it, so I think I have to order it verbally.
Okay.
I mean, I can do it.
Are we... Oh, I'm like, why does it look like we're not live? Because we're not live yet. Good morning.
Good morning. Do I look younger today, Patrick? 10
yes.
years? Sometimes I ask Patrick that, and then he goes, "Is this a trick question?" he asks, he always goes, "Is this a trick question?" You look 10 years younger when you shave. Well, you look 2 years. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, Jeannie.
I'm just kidding. Michelle's thought that was mean. Did you think that was mean?
No. You have to live with it, so, you know.
You have to live with me?
I'm saying you have to live with it, so it doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter what you think anymore. I'm tired from yesterday.
You have to be kind, Jeannie.
Yesterday was exhausting.
So Kai and Violet had their test, and they had to get their driver's ed certificate.
Jumping through hoops.
And FedEx lost Kai's driver's ed certificate. So Kai learned the fine art of document forgery.
Yeah, Patrick was forging documents.
It took me like 50 minutes to convince the people at driversed.com who kept telling me they will not. Their contract with us says that they have to have an official certificate. So I had to convince them to give me the necessary information to forge said certificate. And then the lady I told her it was a forgery. I was like, this is what happened.
We didn't get FedEx lost
like
the
FedEx literally lost the certificate. Like I literally was at the airport at FedEx, and they're like,
"You were at the airport?"
This is what I was doing yesterday.
Don't think I wasn't dealing with stuff.
Nobody says you're not dealing with anything. See, this is how it goes. I'm like, this is what I was dealing with yesterday, and she's like, well, oh yeah, this is what I was dealing with. So I was at the airport, and they're like, yeah, it arrived in Reno, but we lost it. We don't know where it is. It's gone. It's not going to show up. So, like 50 minutes of talking to people and supervisors at driversed.com finally got them to give me his certificate number. And then we used Photoshop to change Violet's certificate into Kai's certificate.
You did? I didn't know that. And then I had to run to FedEx and
she had to run to Kinko's to make a color photocopy.
Yeah, but
and then Kai's thinking he's gonna go to jail.
He doesn't
he was like so stressed out.
He doesn't like breaking the rules.
He like handed the certificate to me in front of the lady at the DMV, and he's like, "You deal with this." And I'm like, listen, here's the deal. Like, they lost it. Like, I can show you.
Would that be so funny if the police came out and handcuffed him?
FedEx with everything. And then...
That boy would not survive jail.
No. And, like, he was so scared. And then I'm like, they gave me all the information. All the information on the certificate is correct. But I printed the certificate because their official certificate was lost. And then the lady at the DMV's like, oh, whatever. If you just showed me on the phone that he'd completed it and had his completion number, which took 50 minutes to get.
All we needed was the number.
All they would have had to do at driversed.com, like, they want to charge you $50 to FedEx it overnight.
So the lesson is,
if your kid's doing driversed.com,
just get the
certificate number. You don't need to pay all this stuff to have it FedEx.
We paid like $60.
all you need is the certificate number. She's like, you could have showed me the completion on the phone and I wouldn't have even cared.
But they don't give you the number.
It took a lot of sweet talking.
Patrick can be a very good, convincing, sweet talker.
Good to know.
So what's going on at the store, Patrick?
She was literally like, she gave you the number, and I was like, I've got to go. And she's like, well, you don't want us to FedEx out another copy? And she was going to charge me for it.
What?
And I was like, no, not yet. We'll see. And then she asked me what I was going to do, and I told her I was going to forge the certificate. I was like, I'm going to go forge a certificate.
I'm sure Kai was super uncomfortable
he was
the whole
freaking
time.
out. So he told me later.
He was scared they were going to arrest
He
him?
told me later, after everything was all said and done, I gave it to the lady and explained what was going on. And then she was like, yeah, oh, it's fine. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah. She's like, we look it up by the certificate number anyway, so we can see whether or not he did it. And
what did he tell you?
And then she walked off to like go get something. And Kai was like, I totally thought we were going to get arrested. I was like, oh my God.
His friends know that he doesn't like to break rules.
He doesn't like to break any rules.
Yeah.
And like, which is funny because like, part
he's
of
got
me is
two
like,
parents
come on, man, you gotta. We were kind of rule breakers, but the
not the important ones. Well, some of them, but not the ones that we thought we get caught breaking.
He thought we were like they were gonna be like the DMV police. Were gonna be.
I was probably like that at his age,
So
with certain rules.
Not a good idea to call in for bail money if you need it later.
So he's like, so anyways, it was all fine. It was an adventurous day.
Yes. TMI? Was that TMI? You don't want to know about our rule breaking days.
I wasn't a rule breaker.
Was I?
Yeah.
I had super overprotected parents. I wasn't allowed to leave the house. I was basically a prisoner. Yeah. Try having a teenage prisoner.
Kai drove off all by himself this morning.
Let's just say one of them did.
Kai this morning at 7:30.
And he just told you who drove off.
Drove off by himself.
Yeah.
Poor Violet made a big mistake. She got nothing but praise for her test, but she made one mistake which kept her from passing.
Yeah.
But it was a big mistake, and
you know what?
After the fact, like when talking to her last night, I was like, it was a rough afternoon. But after the fact, then last night we had a conversation where I was like, it's important that you made that mistake then, and not
middle of rush hour.
Yeah,
down
and
on
not when it could have cost us a car or your life or an injury. So there were some things that we practiced for like an hour last night, and we're gonna practice. Yeah, she can retake it in a week, so she'll get her license next week.
And you know what?
And quite frankly,
that
like
child,
knowing what she did wrong,
it was the right thing.
I suggested, like, I kind of threw something at her when we drove last night, and she did the same thing again, and we pulled over, and I'm like, now we're going to talk about what you did, which we had not seen her do. But she did it for me, too, when I threw a turn at her that she wasn't expecting, and so, you know,
yeah,
she'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's all the right thing happened yesterday.
Yeah. And that child breezes through quite a bit. And
everything's
I
easy.
feel like a little adversity in her life is.
Yeah, we have one child that struggles with everything, and then one child who breezes through.
Yeah.
And
so
the right thing happened yesterday.
So kids, I feel like kids don't have enough. Well, that's not true, but our kids have it so easy. Yeah, so it's for me, what I think is adversity builds character, and it was unfortunate, but the right thing happened. I don't even think it was unfortunate. It happened the way it should happen. Yeah, I think it's unfortunate for us because we still have to keep driving her around.
It's fine.
She needs her license.
You know why it's unfortunate for us? Because I got to take her to the DMV next week at like 7:30.
And today, Momo went to school.
Yes, Momo's at daycare today.
And he was very excited. And 7 times. It better not be 7.
At one point, she turned into a parking lot, driving over the sidewalk into the lot.
They do that every day in Korea. And you still get your license.
Yeah, they park their car in neutral so that you can park wherever you want, because if they want to move you, they'll just push the car out of the way.
Yeah. And
parking
lights,
on the sidewalk.
Yeah, lights are a suggestion.
Kind of optional.
Yeah, it's a suggestion. Hey, you may want to stop here, but maybe not. That was interesting. Okay, so maybe we should talk some sewing stuff.
Sewing stuff is boring.
Don't listen to him. You want to talk? Now you know what Patrick really thinks.
I'm in here winning Oscars.
Patrick!
I'm just kidding.
Stop it!
We're having fun right now. This
God!
This is the Jeannie and Patrick banter show.
Let's talk Daily Deal, because I'm excited about Daily Deal. Daily Deal is confetti, because we just got some new confetti in. And not all the colors are on sale, but the colors that are on sale, I don't remember how much I put them on for. They're on sale. Just know that there's some colors that are going to be on sale.
Why are some on sale and some are not?
Because the new colors are on sale. The other colors aren't on sale.
You guys have already had the opportunity to buy the other colors. Yeah, if you missed it,
then too bad, so sad.
I know how this works. They come in and they're like, can I have this on sale too? And you're like, yes.
So I wanted to show you.
We had a circumstance in the store yesterday. I wasn't here, but somebody was like, I don't want to pay tax. And everybody was like, you have to pay tax.
Yeah, they have to pay tax. We have to pay tax. Okay, so I wanted to show you these together, because when I opened the box, even though it was stressful, a very good lesson. Yeah. Darn right.
There was definitely a big lesson learned yesterday.
Darn right, she'll remember
For me
that.
too. I literally went up to it was funny because we saw Mom totally reading them the riot act. Like really questioning how the child failed and what they actually did. And then when I walked up to the instructor, she looked totally apprehensive, but I was like, you told us we could come back in a week, but her appointment's scheduled for a month from now. But I want your real opinion. Does she need a month of practice or a week? I was like, I'm totally fine with you failing her. That was a big mistake. So if she needs a month, tell me and I'll bring her in a month, not a week. But she was like, no, she did great except for one thing, which was a big deal, and bring her back next week and make sure she doesn't do that again.
Yeah. Oh, Cheryl, should that have been I'm going to use that. I go, oh, you don't want to pay tax? Go to Oregon.
Well, you know what's so funny is when I got
back, love that,
I looked at the tag and I gave them a free service because the hose was so expensive. So
yeah, and then we were selling them the hose at cost.
I will be having a conversation with them.
And they were so unpleasant with Alex that I came over. They were so unpleasant.
You don't want to see Jeannie when she's angry.
Yeah, they were unpleasant to my little Alex. And now I find out Patrick gave him a free service.
Well, I looked at the tag and I was like, oh, okay.
And we were selling them the hose at no profit, and they were complaining. You don't need to know this. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm just venting. This is what we deal with. Okay. So, look how I opened up the box and I go, oh my God. Look how gorgeous that is all together. Patrick, can you hold that side? Because it's heavy. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so the top color is iris. The next color is tangerine. This is mustard, and then we bought some more lime because you guys couldn't get enough of the lime. But isn't that gorgeous?
Is so the lime on sale too?
Yeah, they're all on sale. And then I also got evergreen and onyx. Beautiful. So just get at least a yard each because you just need it in the stash because it goes with everything.
Blend with everything.
Yeah, because maybe your green is this shade. Maybe it's this shade. Maybe it's this shade.
Maybe there's gold.
You don't have to buy 3 different colors. Buy one. Confetti. I love this. Oh my God, I love you, confetti. I love confetti almost as much as Momo.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And she was ranking something yesterday where she was like, I love the dog first.
No, I said Patrick first. I said Patrick number one.
Then she changed later.
No, I said Patrick number 1, kids number 2, Momo number 3, and then Patrick goes, no, it would probably be Momo number 1.
Then the kids, and then me. I don't even get the big piece of chicken in my house.
Momo's
You know the joke from Chris Rock? He's like, what do dads get? They get the big piece of chicken.
When they come home?
In my house, like, Jeannie's like, don't eat that. That's for the kids.
The kids get the big piece of chicken.
She serves the kids first, and then she serves me.
You should have been Korean, and you would have gotten the big piece of chicken. You'd still be getting the big piece of chicken.
I'd get the turkey leg.
Yeah, because in Korea, the husband, the man, they get the first big piece of chicken.
But you're Korean.
No.
She's saying something totally wrong. Like, she's Korean, so she should be serving
I'm Korean on the outside, and I'm American on the inside. We call it, the Koreans call it being a Twinkie.
Really?
Yeah. They either say, and that's our joke. You know how different, we have your own inside joke?
You ladies aren't allowed to say that. She can say it, but we're not allowed to say it.
The other thing we say is we're bananas. The ones that are born here. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm a Twinkie. I'm on the outside, I'm a Twinkie, and then on the inside, I'm cream filling. Cream filling. Am I going to get in trouble for saying this?
You never get stale.
You can't say stuff like this these days, right?
You have an incredibly long shelf life.
I have a long shelf life. Because are we going to...
Everybody loves you, even if they don't want to admit it.
Is it appropriation? What do they say? Cultural
appropriation.
Is this cultural appropriation? Am I going to get in trouble?
Oh, sorry.
I do not. Yes, I know. I don't want to offend somebody.
No, I mean...
Don't write me. I don't want to hear it.
You can tell the kind of day we all had yesterday.
That is our daily deal. So Christine sent me, she's our marketing gal. She sent me the results to, so I don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. She sent me
Do we have a question for tomorrow?
I'm working on it. She sent me, the thoughts left my mind.
She sent her the answers to last week's question.
So the funniest answer, which I had to read to you, she sent me, where is it? CH. Okay. What have you guys learned from A1? And the biggest response was edge to edge, which leads me to let you know that I added another edge to edge class.
You know, so it's so funny, Kimberly, because like we've actually talked about that on the show about how blunt native Koreans can be, but that's like, it's so funny because it's like the first thing they say, like you see them and they're like,
what they
they're like, man, you got old, your hair's gray, and you're a little fatter than the last time I saw you.
They were when we went, they were calling Patrick Elvis because at the time
I used to have lamb chops.
He had really big,
and so you know, I guess I just appreciate the honesty.
Yeah. When I remember my grandmother, we went to the airport and no, where were we? Somewhere, and she goes, "Why is it so hard to get married? Just pick one." That's what she told me. And then she told me, "How are you gonna?" She asked me how I was gonna be able to breastfeed because I had new boobs. That's what she said to me. And then my aunt always tells me, she said she prays for two things: number one, that I'll go to church, and number one, that I'll take care of my skin.
Number two.
Oh yeah, number one and number one. Number one, that I go to church, and number two, that I take better care of my skin because my skin's horrible. That's what they tell me.
But they're like sun covered. Like they go outside and it's really hot, and they're wearing like huge hats and like coverings. Like they literally wear gloves so that their hands don't get tan. So
yeah, they just tell. It doesn't bother me.
They say it like it is.
Yeah, they don't. You can't be offended because that's how it's just more observation rather than insult.
Wow, you look so much older than the last time I saw you.
Look at all those brown spots on your face. That's what they say to me. Oh, I don't know. So what you've learned, edge quilting is something that you guys have learned here that you love. New sewing machine features. Auto quilt split sashing, which I'm going to be doing that class this afternoon. Machine embroidery, Solaris features. How to Zoom. You've learned how to Zoom from us.
I committed to next week doing the how to save your classes.
Embroidery, Michelle's software class is something that they
I never
love
posted
that they learn.
The Technique Tuesday this week. You guys are getting Technique Tuesday on Thursday today.
How to use the walking fit and tips from live feed. And the answer that made me laugh the hardest of what you have learned from A1 was somebody who will remain anonymous wrote in that they learned. Where is it? Hang on one sec. I learned that I'm addicted to A1 and don't have any self-control with my dealer. I just keep ordering new things and just can't get enough of wonderful A1 products. And I just keep coming back to my dealer for more. I am your dealer. And I give you what you want, so you just keep coming back. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, yes, some of you have learned that you are addicted to A1. But it could be worse. Right? We should do an intervention. You know that show, Intervention? And then we should have this.
I'm addicted to sewing.
Yeah. And it plays the music, and then we're like the parents, and we go, remember when so-and-so was little and they were so sweet, and now they're addicted to A1. And then it shows them sneaking into A1.
Don't tell my husband.
It's not a problem. I don't have a problem.
And I can quit anytime I want. Oh my God, it's a daily deal.
Yeah, they can't. Come on, we need to go. And then they're in the bathroom with the door. I know some of you go in the bathroom and you watch the daily deal in there because you don't want your husbands to know. I know. We should do a video. Okay. Michelle has something to show you, a little show and tell.
All right, are we good?
We're good.
Bye. We'll see you ladies tomorrow. I'll post the Technique Tuesday today.
Yeah, so I'm like jumping all over the place. I did add an edge to edge class, and that class is going to be on July 29th. So about a month away. And if you want to learn how to do edge to edge quilting on your embroidery machine, that is the class for you. So there is edge to edge. I also posted an accessory class. So we haven't had an accessory class, I think, in June. But July 14th, which is a Wednesday, it's going to be in the afternoon. That is also on the website. If you have purchased your machine from us, it is a free complimentary class. If you did not purchase your machine, it is worth the fee. The class is $21. It's a 3-hour class. And like I said, it's going to be on July 14th. You learn how to use all those accessories that came with your baby lock and your brother machine. If you have a different machine, different brand, yeah, I don't know if you could, you might be able to. It says on the site you must have a baby lock or brother machine and working knowledge of your machine. But that class, I think you'll love it. What else is coming up? If you are waiting... Oh, so the roll feeder class, the Disney one is good. The first one's going to be next week. That's going to be Scan and Cut Club. That is on the 29th. I think that class might be full, but there is another class on the 9th. So the Scan and Cut class on the 9th. And that one is non-Disney. It's not really that it's non-Disney. We know some of you don't love Disney, so we're doing a flourish. It's going to be a floral pattern instead. You can still have the Disney machine. We're just going to be doing a different design. So there is still room on that class, which is going to be on July 9th. Other classes that are coming up next week on the 30th is going to be Solaris Luminaire Upgrade Class 2. That's going to be the Hexagon Auto Split Quilt Sashing. New designs that came along with the Upgrade 2 or the Solaris or Luminaire 2. And then we're also going to be working with the projector and some other different features, endpoint sewing. That's going to be on Wednesday the 30th. Flower Power. There is a second session of Flower Power on July 7th. That bag is cute. That is the Sweet Pea bag. And it is adorable. And then I have a Serger 2 class. We don't do a lot of classes in the month of July. We kind of take that one, July, off a little bit. We'll have a couple of classes in there, but not a ton of project classes, and then we'll start ramping up again in August. And we are doing an OESD event. So the OESD event, put this on your calendar. Do we have it on the website? It is a card event. So OESD, there was a live event for dealers on Monday. Was it Monday? I watched it. I didn't watch it live. Oh my goodness. The new designs they're coming out with are amazing. Everything from what they have for Halloween to what they have for Christmas. So there's a lot of great designs coming from OESD, and there's a lot of great designs that they have right now. We're going to be doing some daily deals, and we're going to be stitching out some samples. Really beautiful stuff. So, but that OESD card event, if you just want to put it on your calendar right now, is going to be on, it's going to be on the 16th. So, yes, I let them know about the Sweet Pea class, that it's on the 7th, and there's some spots left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Michelle, do you want to show them your bag? She's got a class.
At 10.
Oh, yeah, you got to go. This is Michelle's newest creation. If you don't know, she is a strike sewist for some fabric designers. And what they sent her this month was Pocahontas. This bag is for sale. I mean, look at that. So this is the Pocahontas bag. They sent her the panel and then this fabric. Here are the side embroideries. And one of a kind. This is a one-of-a-kind bag. She also did, yes. So I said, Michelle, this patch material is fantastic, and she took it home. What she used for the patch was the dime product. It's called the Poly Patch Twill. It is that amazing if you're going to be doing patches. And along with that, she used the patch attach material. It's a permanent adhesive, and that, again, she said was exceeded her expectations. And there's something about having something dimensional, so she created that patch and then put it on. That is the Poly Patch Twill, and then using the patch attach. Isn't it gorgeous? Here's the inside of the bag. waterproof canvas, 2 pockets on the inside for your water bottles on either side. The pocket that, everything is amazing. You know how Michelle's stuff is. Absolutely gorgeous. So just wanted to get you inspired. She is our resident bag lady. And it's so cute. I got to put it on for you ladies. Look how cute it is. Wouldn't that be great on if you were to go to Disney and you needed to bring a backpack? It is that cute. So, I think that's it for now. We will send you more information about the OESD card event, which is going to be on July 16th. And that's it for now. Be creative, make something absolutely incredible, and we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be our giveaway. And so come with your positive I'm a winner vibes. And we will see you on Friday. Bye, ladies.